Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. I'm Madhav Gopalkrishnan. It's the most stinging attack ahead of the 2023 Telangana polls, but may just change the contours of the 2023 elections as well to the assemblies. The self-appointed champion of Muslim rights, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi, has lashed out at the so-called secularists. In a stinging attack on the I.N.D.I.A bloc, Owaisi has in fact singled out the Congress and its forgotten promises in the state of Karnataka. From allying with a Hindutva party, Shiv Sena, to failing to ban the Bajrang Dal, the Congress's inability to restore the 4% Muslim quota, to refusing to reverse the hijab ban. The prominent Muslim Neta has pulled no punches as he speaks exclusively to Times Now. Listen in.
What about the ban on Bajrang Dal? Please tell me. Forget about Muslim reservation. Forget about the hijab issue. What about the ban on Bajrang Dal? You could have easily done it. Now, as far as Mr. Rahul Gandhi is concerned, I am of the opinion that he suffers from political amnesia. You have an open alliance with Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena. How is Shiv Sena secular to you? You have a Nitish Kumar with you, who was the railway minister when Godhra happened. There are two national parties in a state. It is the minorities, Dalits and Adivasis who are at the receiving end of their politics. BJP will not entertain them. BJP will classify them as anti-national. And the Congress party in turn will create a fear of their life amongst them and use them to further their political objectives. We feel that KCR has to win, and there's a third political force in Telangana. And we cannot live at the whims and desires of two national parties. And wherever two national parties are there in all the states, it is the BJP which benefits.
Remember, on the hijab issue, the Supreme Court had given a split verdict and the affected students had moved court seeking constitution of a larger bench. The matter was mentioned again on March 15 this year. The Congress government came to power 2 months later, and there has been no mentioning of the matter by the state government seeking early hearing in this matter. But the matter of scrapping of Muslim quota by the erstwhile BJP government came up in the Supreme Court. The Congress government in Karnataka had sought an adjournment. Meanwhile, after the AIMIM chief's attack, Congress has hit back, calling Owaisi the B team of the BJP, who cuts into minority votes to harm the Congress.
Mr. Owaisi should know that what KCR promised on minorities, how much reservation he had assured, whether he has fulfilled. It is shame himself on that he being a minority leader, when KCR government could not fulfill the promise what had given to the minorities. He doesn't have any right to speak on minorities of the state, and he is doing a big political blunder supporting KCR.
अरे भाई, ये ओवैसी की जो बात करते हैं वो तो वोट कटुआ है। सारे दुनिया को, सारे देश को पता है। ये वोट कटुआ बीजेपी पार्टी की तरफ, बीजेपी पार्टी से रिश्वत लेते हैं, दंड लेते हैं, पैसा मुहैया कराते हैं बीजेपी पार्टी इनको, क्योंकि वो कांग्रेस की वोट बैंक के सेंध लगाए और बीजेपी को सुविधा करा दे।
The BJP has also joined Owaisi in slamming the hypocrisy of secularists of the I.N.D.I.A bloc. Listen in.
No, Congress party, whether it is in Telangana or in Karnataka or on the national basis, their only criteria to raise the issue is vote bank politics. They only see the political benefits out of the issues they talk about it. Once the purpose is served, they forget about it. And that is what is happening everywhere. So whatever the Owaisi and Congress alliance, we are not aware of it. I don't know what understanding both of them have it. But Congress duplicity is always exposed blatantly on all the issues.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us live, we have with us Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP. Anurag Naidu is author. Joining us, Dinesh Chaudhary, spokesperson of the BRS. Aadil Hasan is spokesperson of AIMIM. But I first and foremost want to go across to Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst who leans towards the Congress party. And I want to begin by asking you, you heard what Asaduddin Owaisi has said. He is asking 3 simple questions. Why has the Congress party, which before the election promised to reverse the hijab ban, which promised to reverse the Muslim quota decision, and also in its manifesto promised to ban the Bajrang Dal forgotten about it and not implemented it 6 months hence? Tehseen.
Owaisi Saab is rattled, and ye dar acha hai, because he and his partner, the Bharatiya Janata Party, and I distributed these cards in Telangana. BJP marries BRS with Owaisi Saab nachawing in the Bharat. They can continue to do. Telangana, Revanth Reddy is becoming chief minister. And I'll tell you what, you understand South India politics. If Congress wins Telangana, Madhav, the BJP in South India is over for the next 10 years. But more importantly, his younger brother will win his MLA seat. I won't rely on his seat. But Asaduddin Saab will find it very difficult to win Hyderabad if Congress finds a good candidate in Hyderabad against him. So Owaisi is rattled. I'm loving this fear. बहुत मजा आ रहा है. For 9 years, ओवैसी साहब एंड बीजेपी ने कांग्रेस को बहुत परेशान किया है. अब मजा आ रहा है. वो एक मुहावरा है, अब आया ऊंट पहाड़ के नीचे, अब आया ओवैसी साहब पहाड़ के नीचे. मजा आ रहा है.
Let AIMIM respond to that, because it's a direct question for MIM. I'm coming to you, Sanju. Just a second. That's a direct question for AIMIM. So I want Aadil Hasan to respond to this statement of Tehseen Poonawalla. Aadil Hasan ji. अब आए ऊंट पहाड़ के नीचे कह रहे थे.
जो आदमी अमेठी नहीं जीत पाए, अरे ये तहसीन अभी बच्चे हैं इनके. राहुल गांधी जो अमेठी नहीं जीत पाते हैं, उनको बोलिए कि पहले चुनाव जीत के दिखाएं. कांग्रेस पार्टी 2014 और 2019 में लीडर ऑपोजिशन नहीं बन पाई है. दिल्ली में कांग्रेस पार्टी 0 है, आंध्र प्रदेश में कांग्रेस 0 है, उड़ीसा में 0 है. कांग्रेस बतलाए कि कहां पर है. ये बतलाए कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट सिक्किम में कांग्रेस 0 है, बंगाल में कांग्रेस 0 है. कांग्रेस बैसाखी के सहारे बिहार में है, झारखंड में है, उत्तर प्रदेश में 0 है. सिर्फ मैडम सोनिया जी जीती हैं. और इनसे हम पूछना चाहते हैं, ये माइनॉरिटी डिक्लेरेशन से इतनी मोहब्बत जो है, तो हिंदुस्तान में 5 स्टेट में चुनाव हो रहा है. जरा बतलाइए, मिजोरम, राजस्थान, छत्तीसगढ़, मध्य प्रदेश में क्या माइनॉरिटी की आबादी नहीं है? माइनॉरिटी डिक्लेरेशन अच्छा है कि ओवैसी साहब है कि राहुल गांधी को भी यहां आना पड़ रहा है और पूरे कांग्रेसी को आना पड़ रहा है. इमरान प्रतापगढ़ी बेरोजगार थे, कर्नाटका में स्टेज नहीं मिला, छत्तीसगढ़ में नहीं मिला, राजस्थान में नहीं मिला, मध्य प्रदेश में नहीं मिला. बेरोजगारी यही तेलंगाना में दूर हो रहा है. और न्यूक्लियर डील पर जब हम साथ थे, तब हम क्या थे? यूपीए 1, यूपीए 2 में हम क्या थे? अरे जरा बतलाइए कि राष्ट्रपति का चुनाव जब हो रहा था, मीरा कुमार का, प्रणब मुखर्जी का, तब हम क्या थे? जरा इनसे पूछिए तो कि जरा बतलाएं कि कांग्रेस की क्या स्थिति है. पोजीशन नहीं बन पा रही है.
जी एक करके I'll come to all of you one by one. Please allow me to conduct this debate, because there are some very important questions that Aadil Hasan is raising. And I want to ask Tehseen these few questions. Tehseen, what about the times when MIM has supported the Congress party, whether it's Pranab Mukherjee's election as president, or even during the YSR regime, earlier and later regimes during Kiran Kumar Reddy? What about that point of time? That time, whose B team were they? The Congresses. Why has that been forgotten is the question they are asking.
No,
and the larger point is also that why have these schemes not been implemented, these promises not been implemented in Karnataka? There's no answer to that yet, Tehseen.
No, right. He's not forgotten about it. In fact, DK on your show said that MIM should introspect, not forgotten about it. This alliance had to be broken out of majburi. Madhav, that Chota Owaisi, Chota Oont, abused Hindu gods and goddesses. So Manmohan Singh and Congress government.
Let's not get personal. We can avoid this debate without making personal and disparaging remarks. It's not fair. Now the MIM chief will call something to Rahul Gandhi. Huh?
But he called me a bacha, no? That's why I said it. Okay, I don't.
Okay. I will advise all. Okay, in all fairness, I will advise all panelists. I will advise. Let's keep it civil, please. It's a very interesting debate. There are a lot of questions to be asked. Please, let's not waste time in these side attacks. Respond to the question, Tehseen.
I totally agree with you. The junior Owaisi used very abusive language for our Hindu gods and goddesses. So despite being in an alliance with the Congress in the Union and in the United States of Andhra Pradesh at that time, they was put in jail. When BRS government and BJP came, he was released. Now Owaisi Saab is on record saying, senior Owaisi Saab, that everywhere where there is a BJP government, he's free to make speeches except with his Congress government. And Times Now reported he continues to make hate speeches wherever BJP government is there. My simple question to Aadil Saab is, why do you want to make these elections about Hindu Muslims? Why can't it be A, about Indians, B? Aadil Saab, 3 specific questions. In Telangana, Owaisi Saab files 9 or 10 seats. In Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, he files 30 seats. Telangana is his home state, second. T. Raja Singh ji comes from Goshamal constituency, from where Dar es Salaam, your headquarters is. I'm not asking Owaisi Saab to contest from there. Why don't why doesn't AIMIM put up a candidate against Raja Singh who speaks filth against Muslims?
Okay.
Because you guys want to polarize the election helping BJP.
Okay.
We will not allow it. No Hindu-Muslim. We will talk about India, nation first.
Adil.
BJP can do their polarization.
Okay. You made your point now. Adil, and then I go across to Sanju Verma. Aadil Hasan.
Sir, my very simple answer is that why Congress is contesting in Delhi. Congress lost in 14 Lok Sabha, 14 Vidhan Sabha in Delhi. Again, Congress lost in 15, in 19, 20. Congress lost every time in Delhi. Why Congress is contesting? And for Gosha Mahal, I want to tell you very categorically. Last time Raja Singh got.
One second, Aadil Hasan, उसका इससे क्या लेना देना? ये पूछ रहे हैं कि आप तेलंगाना जो होम बेस है वहां पे कम सीट क्यों लड़ रहे हैं जब इतने सारे सीट्स आप यूपी और बिहार में लड़ते हैं? ये सवाल है. उसका जवाब ये कैसे हुआ?
कांग्रेस तो लड़ रही है ना भाई.
बड़े भाई मैं दे रहा हूं, पहले गोशा महल का दे दूं, पहले गोशा महल का दे दूं. कांग्रेस लेट मी स्पीक.
ये कंफ्यूज भी है. गोशा अभी बच्चा बोल रहे बड़ा भाई बोल रहे कंफ्यूज है. बहुत कंफ्यूज है.
Okay. Let him make his report. Quick remark. 30 सेकंड में खत्म करिए. आदिल.
सर ठीक, गोशा महल में बीजेपी कैंडिडेट 61,000, बीआरएस कैंडिडेट 49,000, कांग्रेस कैंडिडेट 22,000. आप बतलाइए कि बी टीम कौन है? और पूरे भारत में सबसे कम माइनॉरिटी का बजट राजस्थान में है, छत्तीसगढ़ में है, मध्य प्रदेश में है.
MIM is nothing but the B team of the BJP. Wherever they contest, they benefit the BJP. This is the contention of the Congress party, and that's why these comments are also being taken in a similar light by Tehseen today. I want you to respond to that question. Sanju Verma.
Madhav, I can barely hear you. There's a constant noise that is emanating from the back. I don't know if it's...
Aadil Hasan ji, I would request you to just, you've answered now. Let others come in. Sanju Verma, simple question they are asking is, the AIMM nothing but the B team of the BJP because they benefit the BJP wherever they stand. This is Tehseen's charge. Please respond to this. And this is something that Congress leaders have said in the past as well.
Okay, Madhav, first and foremost, I just want to say one very important thing. I agree with Tehseen that usually the AIMIM has been contesting on 7 seats. This time they will be contesting on 9 seats. The additional 2 being Jubilee Hills and Rajendra Nagar. So maybe that has, rattled people within the Congress stables. As far as the BJP being in cahoots with the I.N.D.I.A, which is what Revant Reddy has alleged, I think that's a whole lot of hogwash. I think BJP fights every single election with its allies. Or on a standalone basis. We are not into this habit of doing shadow boxing. Since Tehseen said I think कोई हिंदी मुहावरा तहसीन ने बोला था, अब आया ऊंट पहाड़ के नीचे. Yes. So now I just want to say, as far as Congress and I.N.D.I.A are concerned, इनके लिए मुझे एक मुहावरा याद आ रहा है माधव. वो एक हिंदी में कहावत है, खिसियानी बिल्ली खंबा नोचे. Because earlier what happened, and I will not take too long, the Telangana fight was meant to be a two-way fight between the BRS and the Congress. Last time, BRS got about 88 seats and the Congress managed just 19 seats despite a healthy vote share of 28.7%. Now this time, I think it's a three-way contest, and BJP, who earlier people were saying that BJP is not in the game, it's not in the equation in Telangana. I think now BJP is a serious contender. That is my point number 1.
Okay.
Point number 2, for people who say that BJP is not a serious contender, I just want to take them back to what happened barely 3 years back, which is not too long. In December 2020, we had the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation elections, and you know this very well, Madhav, that while the BRS tally came down from 99 to 56, the Congress was reduced to a measly 2 seats, and I.N.D.I.A was stable at 44, neither up nor down.
Okay.
The BJP was the single largest gainer from 4 to 48 seats. And if you take the GHMC, the fact that we won the Dubakka bypoll, the fact that we won the Huzurabad bypoll, then it's a clear indication that Telangana is crying for a change.
I want BRS to respond to that.
BJP is a serious...
I want BRS to respond to that.
Overall sweepstakes.
Dinesh Chaudhary, is it that you're nervous about the BJP's prospects? The BJP spokesperson says it's never been a three-way contest, and this time that's what's happening on ground. And that's what's leading to all of these responses. Because at the end of the day, MIM is with the BRS.
Madhav, first of all, there needs to be clarity which people have to know, because MIM has never been in alliance with BRS. They have contested independently, we have contested independently. So, there is no, what do you call?
But they have supported your government.
And one more thing, they are saying this is a three-way fight, but let me be clear. The first place in Telangana is very evident to anybody who has political knowledge over here that BRS is in the first place, and only Congress and BJP they are struggling for the second place. And if we go by the BJP spokesperson's logic, they are quoting 2020 GHMC election result or Duppaka or Huzurabad.
Yeah.
But after GHMC elections, BJP has lost 2 graduate MLC elections over here. BJP has lost a deposit in Nagarjuna Sagar Bypole, and BJP has recently lost Munugodu Bypole exactly 1 year back. So BJP and Congress both are vying for the second place, and they are not in the race for first place, which is clearly with BRS.
Okay, let me come back.
Telangana has been developed.
Let me come back. Once again. I think we've veered off. Once again, please allow me to bring the debate back to where we started off. And that is, this entire attack on the so-called secular parties. And that's where I want to bring in, in fact, Aadil Hasan again. Aadil Hasan, and I'm also going to go across to Anurag Naidu. Let me go to Anurag first, in fact. Anurag Naidu, what Owaisi has said today is very important. Because he is raising questions about the composition of the I.N.D.I.A alliance, and he is questioning the secular credentials of these parties. He's raised questions of the JDU. He says that Nitish Kumar was very much part of the government when Godhra happened. He also raises questions as far as the Shiv Sena is concerned. So are we looking at, this entire secular, so-called secular lobby with Owaisi's position that he has taken today and questioning the very commitment to the secular, so-called quote-unquote secular ideology? Anurag Naidu.
Yeah, well, I think, Madhav, look, it's clearly Asaduddin Owaisi or AIMIM looks to have taken the fight in their hand, which BRS was supposed to fight this out. You see all the speeches, all the shows that he's doing over the last 1-2 weeks. You see he's speaking like the spokesperson of the BRS, and there's no surprise because they are in official or unofficial, whatever you may call, they are in alliance. I just would like to give a very quick rebuttal to a very dear friend, Tehseen, who spoke about the fact that BJP is going to be diminished out of the Telangana or the South India for the next 10 years. I think statistically he always used to be right in the past, but today I'm very disappointed by the numbers, because even if you see in the last assembly elections, BJP was nowhere. But when you come to the Lok Sabha election, they're the second largest party in terms of seats. They had 1 more MP than the Congress. Congress had 3, BJP had 4. Now the speeches of Asaduddin Owaisi and only both the Owaisi brothers. Look, Madhav, in God we believe, rest all should bring data. And Owaisi brothers have allied with every single party of I.N.D.I.A alliance and the BRS. The only party that they've never allied with is the BJP. Now, if somebody can contest the data, then I'll probably quit, speaking on television anywhere. And the whole point here is everyone is stacked up against BJP. They're fighting for their own space. But why do they want to drag BJP or RSS? Even today, I was looking at the comments made on the RSS, even on Mr. Mohan Bhagwat ji, and this is very, very, very unbecoming of a member of parliament. Who's a 4 times elected member of parliament. What has he got? What has RSS got to do with the whole controversy? They are a social organization, not a political machine. But you want to drag in because you are fighting amongst yourself and you want to call names to BJP. And look at the crowd that Mr. Modi is drawing in Telangana. It is very surprising to me. And let me be very honest, Madhav. BJP is not going to be the single largest party. As an independent analyst, I'm going to tell you. But there cannot be a composition without a BJP is also a reality that is there in Telangana. But going to 2024 elections, BJP is going to get the largest vote share, largest seat share from Telangana, mark my word, and that is something that's worrying all the parties, BRS, Congress and AIMIM, and that's why they're fighting with each other, that who takes that spot of an opposition so that they at least end up number 2. So the whole game is about the insecurity that's brewing in all the 3 opposition parties in Telangana.
बहुत बड़ा सवाल खड़ा हुआ है आदिल हसन. अब मेरे को इस डिबेट के बाद ये समझ नहीं आ रहा कि कौन किसकी बी टीम बुला रहे हैं. एआईएमएम को, कोई कह रहा है बीआरएस की बी टीम है, कोई कह रहा है बीजेपी की बी टीम है, कोई कह रहा है कांग्रेस की बी टीम है. आखिर किसकी बी टीम है एमएम?
अच्छे जरा पूछिए कि आम आदमी पार्टी के बारे में इनका क्या ख्याल था, तृणमूल कांग्रेस के बारे में क्या ख्याल था, शिवसेना कल तक क्या थी, ममता बनर्जी क्या थी, समाजवादी पार्टी इनके खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ रही है, वो कौन टीम है जरा बतलाए. राहुल गांधी उस पर कुछ नहीं बोल रहे हैं. अरे MIM, क्योंकि आज तक बीजेपी तेलंगाना में, आंध्र प्रदेश में सरकार नहीं बनाई है, यही MIM का सबूत है कि बीजेपी के खिलाफ अगर कोई रहता है तो MIM मजबूती से रहता है। ये 186 लोकसभा सीट में बीजेपी और कांग्रेस में फाइट हुई थी, 171 सीट बीजेपी जीत के जाती है। हरियाणा हारे, महाराष्ट्र हारे, उड़ीसा हारे, त्रिपुरा हारे, हर जगह उत्तर प्रदेश हारे, मध्य प्रदेश हारे, कर्नाटका हारे। बतलाइए ना कि कांग्रेस कहां जीती, आप बतलाइए कि खुद बताइए। लोकसभा में लगातार 2 बार लीडर पोजीशन नहीं बन पा रहे हैं। पूरे भारत में सबसे कम माइनॉरिटी का बजट आपके राजस्थान और मध्य प्रदेश में है। वहां पर मेरे पास छत्तीसगढ़ का कांग्रेस का मैनिफेस्टो है, ये देखिए, इसमें कहीं पर माइनॉरिटी का वर्ड नहीं है, इस पर कहीं मुसलमान नहीं है, कहीं अल्पसंख्यक नहीं है। क्या मिजोरम में माइनॉरिटी नहीं है? और बीजेपी विल नॉट क्रॉस 10 सीट्स इन तेलंगाना। यू मार्क माय वर्ड्स, बीजेपी विल नॉट क्रॉस 10 seats in Telangana.
One by one. He has raised questions of both. I'm going to come to each of you one by one, please. Yeah, Aadil Hasan, you have raised questions of the Congress party. You have said that why have you failed? Once again, the question coming in, Tehseen, of Congress failing the minority voters, because he's citing the Chhattisgarh manifesto which he's holding up, and he's saying there's nothing that's been promised to the minority voters. Of course, the Telangana Congress has been accused of minority appeasement by the BJP in the past, but please respond to that, because this is also relevant to the context of these promises being unfulfilled. And you've not responded to that question also, Tehseen, still.
I will. So I'll respond to all of that in one single thing. I would never want my dear friend Anurag to stop talking on TV or stop appearing on TV, because he's a very good analyst and he's right on one particular fact, that that MIM has aligned with every single party except the BJP. But that is where the BJP gains advantage from, because MIM seeks to polarize. Now, Aadil Hasan Saab is right. The SP is fighting against Congress. He's right on that fact. Aam Aadmi Party fights against Congress. It's right on that fact. But neither does Aam Aadmi Party or Samajwadi Party rake up Godra, hijab, these issues which, Madhav, you understand and your viewers understand, benefit to BJP. These issues are raked up to benefit the BJP. If I have to defeat the BJP, I'm talking in third person, then I cannot fight on these issues, because these issues are advantage BJP. Now, let's come to the larger issue. The proof of the pudding is Rahul Gandhi is talking about OBC reservations and jiski jitni sankhya bari uske paise dari. This includes for all Indians. When I'm talking about all Indians, I'm talking in third person, it means all Indians. You purposely want to single out Muslims so that there's a polarization and BJP can get an advantage. All Indians includes members of every faith, caste, linguistic minorities and religious minorities and gender minorities.
Okay.
Why don't you understand it?
Okay, position taken. Sanju Verma, Tehseen once again coming up with the argument saying that the positions taken by the MIM also are deliberately taken up to benefit the BJP. This is his charge. Please respond to him. Sanju Verma.
You know, Madhav, I just want to say one thing, and I think this will also answer Tehseen's previous allegation that the BJP will be wiped out in South India, blah, blah, blah. I will not, go for my usual jibe that Tehseen ko Mungeri lal ke Haseen sapne dekhne ki aadat hai. नहीं, इतनी जल्दी ना तो आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर आने वाला है, ना तो हलवाई की कढ़ाई आने वाली है, तो थोड़ा सब्र कीजिए. You know, Madhav, by the way, Madhav, you speak very good Hindi. I'm sorry, if I had some...
well, thank you for that, Sanju Verma. Please go ahead.
In terms of stereotypes. You know, I was looking at some interesting data, Madhav, and I have this to tell your audience. In Lok Sabha 2019, the BRS, despite a 41.71% vote share, was reduced to 9 seats only, 2 lower than what it had got in the previous Lok Sabha 2014. And the most interesting part is this. IMIM के प्रवक्ता यहाँ पर आकर उन्होंने कांग्रेस की तो अच्छी खासी क्लास ली, उसके लिए मैं उनका बहुत उनको शुक्रिया बोलना चाहती हूँ. बट उनको ये बता दूं that the IMIM does not have a flattering history in Telangana. It won just 1 seat in Lok Sabha 2019 with a measly vote share of 2.8%. And now coming to the Congress did pretty well in terms of vote share, a 29.79% vote share, and yet reduced to 3 seats. The BJP, despite just a 19.65% vote share, got 4 Lok Sabha seats from Telangana. So my limited point, cutting through the data, is the biggest advantage which BJP has, which no other party has, cutting across political affiliations, is that BJP has the ability to convert vote share into winnable seats. With less than 20% vote share, we got 4 Lok Sabha seats from Telangana. Congress with almost 30% vote share could not manage 4 Lok Sabha seats and was reduced to 3. And BRS, despite an almost 42% vote share, could not even get double digits from Telangana in terms of its Lok Sabha seat tally.
Okay, why is this not able to? Why is the BRS unable to convert it into Lok Sabha seats? That's a question that Sanju Verma is posing. Dinesh Chaudhary, would you like to respond to that? Coming to all of you gentlemen, I'm seeing your hands are raised. Let's go one by one. Yeah, Dinesh.
Madhav, BJP has duped the people of Telangana during 2019 MP election, saying that we are coming again to power in central government and will bring lots of funds to Telangana for development. But sadly, after winning 4 seats, they have managed to get zero provisions for Telangana. They haven't managed to get a single medical college. They haven't managed to get single Navodaya school. They haven't managed to get a single software technology park to Telangana. They haven't managed to get single bulk drugs park to Telangana. Not even what is owed rightfully to us in the AP Reorganization Act, BJP has not been able to give us. So people of Telangana has realized BJP has been duping us for long enough. We will show them their play, and recently they have done it. They have wrested the graduate MLC seat from BJP, and they have given a befitting reply to BJP in the Mungodu by-election, which was concluded exactly 1 year back, where BJP won its sitting seat. So, BJP can't...
Sanju, I'll give you a chance to rebut. Let him make his point. You can rebut him later. Yeah. Make your point quickly, Dinesh. 30 seconds.
Yeah. BJP can't quote past figures and say that they are resurgent in Telangana, because Telangana is rejecting BJP, and at the same time, let me tell you, Congress is also being rejected here, because Congress PCC President Revant Reddy has a very shady past, and he is being opposed by his own party, saying that he is an RSS man.
Oh, you're repeating what? Okay, so same thing that Owaisi said, you're repeating. You're repeating essentially what Owaisi said. I'll put that question across. I'll put that question across to others. Now, let me get a response. BJP has done nothing for Telangana, says Dinesh Chaudhary. Respond to him. Sanju Verma.
Okay. You know, Madhav, I fail to understand when I'm on your debates, and I've done a zillion debates on your show. When there are questions on Madhya Pradesh, you know, the anchor says, no, you are the party in power. We will ask you for accountability. In Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath is in power. We will ask him for accountability. In Haryana, we will ask ML Khattar for accountability. In Assam, we will ask Himanta Biswa Sarma for accountability. But look at the audacity of the BRS spokesperson. Satta mein Telangana mein BRS hai. But he is crying and sulking and whining on national television. Don't blame us. Don't ask us for accountability. Blame BJP. And in the same way, BJP is not an important player in the equation. Now, please, Madhav, let me finish.
Yeah, Dinesh, just as I asked her not to interrupt you, allow her to make her point. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, let me tell you one more thing. Law and order in Telangana, in large parts like Adilabad, Khammam, Nizamabad, has gone down the tube. They said we will finish the Kaleshwaram project in 3,000 crore. They could not complete it and make it functional even with a cost of more than 30,000 crore.
Okay.
They said the midday meal scheme will be a great game changer in Adilabad, in Mugla, and in Mehboob Nagar. There have been cases of serious food poisoning of children where the Telangana run midday meals.
Let me.
She's
So please don't sit here and give a bhashan.
Okay.
Adilabad.
Quick response, Dinesh. Quick response.
Khammam.
She's getting the facts wrong, Madhav.
Mehboob Nagar.
Dinesh, your response. Okay, Sanju, I got your point. And also have to go across to other panelists. So quick response, Dinesh. 30 seconds. Quick response, please.
Yeah, Madhav, she doesn't have the facts right, because Kaleshwaram project has been approved for 80,000 crores by the Central Water Commission. And she's quoting the sum of 30,000 crores. She doesn't even have the basic facts right, Madhav.
Let me come back to the issue at hand, please. You know, there is an election on in Telangana. Political parties are free to raise any issue. But I want to bring Dinesh you back to this issue of what the subject is. Here we are talking about how, various political parties may have made promises to minority community Muslims, etc. But just in May this year, the Asaduddin Owaisi has said that the BRS government has not honored its promises to Muslims, including construction of International Islamic Center at Gachibowli. He had warned that Majlis would be forced to accelerate that car that could lead to accidents and cause embarrassments to the ruling party in the state. So here you have AIMIM, which is accusing the ruling party in Telangana of its own track record when it comes to issues related to Muslims. Dinesh.
Madhav, you are quoting one incident, but let me tell you, MIM party floor leader in assembly, Asaduddin Owaisi.
Not one incident, sir. 12% quota also he has spoken on. There are several issues he has spoken on.
No. Asaduddin Owaisi on the floor of Telangana assembly has spoken that Look at my chief minister and learn how to treat everybody equally, how to give respect to minorities, how to give minorities their rightful share. This should be an example to India. Those are the words of Asaduddin Owaisi flowing out of MIM.
I want Aadil to respond. Adil, are you convinced? Is the MIM still convinced? Or are these issues still irrelevant now, which your party had raised earlier?
माधव अकबर ओवैसी साहब 20,000 बच्चों को फ्री में पढ़ाते हैं। दारुसलाम किसी सरकारी ज़कात की जमीन नहीं है। हर पार्टी को सरकारी ज़कात की जमीन है। दारुसलाम में चाहे माथा पर तिलक हो, टर्बन हो, क्रॉस हो या टोपी हो, सबका इस्तकबाल है। इसलिए एमआईएम जीतती है। हम अदानी और अंबानी से चंदा नहीं लेते हैं कि पूरे हिंदुस्तान में चुनाव लड़े। हम अदानी के हेलीकॉप्टर पे और प्लेन पे नहीं चढ़ते हैं। हम खून पसीना और सीमांचल और तेलंगाना और आवाम के मदद से हम चुनाव जीतते हैं। यही हमारी ताकत है। आज बैरिस्टर असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब मजलूमों की आवाज है और अकबर ओवैसी साहब जैसा फिलैंथ्रोपिस्ट पूरे हिंदुस्तान में कोई एमएलए नहीं है।
आपने मेरे सवाल का लेकिन जवाब नहीं दिया। आपने इतना लंबा पॉलिटिकल स्पीच दे दिया लेकिन मेरे सवाल का जवाब नहीं दिया। बीआरएस की गवर्नेंस से खुश हैं आप?
हाँ, जहां पर
तो ये जो मुद्दे उठाए गए मुस्लिम्स के, तो ये जो मुसलमानों के मुद्दे उठाए थे ओवैसी जी ने ये भूल गए। अब एमआईएम अब सब भूल गए।
नहीं, हम भूले नहीं भूले। जहां पर मुसलमानों के साथ ज्यादती होगी, बैरिस्टर असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब, अकबर ओवैसी साहब खड़े रहेंगे। हम सवाल करेंगे। यही भारत के लोकतंत्र की खूबसूरती है, चाहे कोई पार्टी हो। लेकिन अभी हमें लगता है कि टीआरएस इंसाफ कर रही है। 10 साल कोई दंगा नहीं हुआ। टीआरएस ने वादा किया है।
My final question. I'm actually out of time on this debate, but I'm extending it by a minute because Tehseen, I want you to pointedly answer, and I'm asking you this question for I think the third or fourth time in this debate. Why has the Congress government not implemented these promises, which Owaisi raises?
They have.
Which ones? I'm talking about the hijab ban. I'm talking about the Muslim quota. I'm talking about the promise in the manifesto to ban the Bajrang Dal. Why has all that not happened?
The Bajrang Dal cannot be banned. As I said earlier on your show, it is a central government decision. It could not be banned. It was wrong to put it in the Congress manifesto. Point number one. And I said this on your show openly. Aadil Hasan, please. Number two, the hijab. Sir, I request you. The hijab issue has died a natural death. Hijab is now allowed by government. It does not need to go to court. Hijab is allowed. And ban in Jharkhand.
Just today, there's been a government order, by the way, not allowing headgear. Tehseen, by the way, just today there's been an order in Karnataka not allowing for headgear in examinations. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
The last I checked, I think hijab falls under that category.
One second. That is a very vague and that's a very vague order, and therefore the government will look into it. It's come from one center. It's not throughout the state. It's a very vague order that's come in. All headgear doesn't define what it is. So one, that issue is right. And lastly, the minority issue, the Supreme Court itself put a stay on it, saying that this is rubbish, and the BJP's union government had to withdraw it. So there's no question of any of these things.
Anurag
Saab is lying.
Okay.
Again, what's one thing? Why are you talking about difficulties to Muslims, difficulties to all Indians stand up for?
No, Mr. Owaisi has raised it. He has every right to raise issues. He has raised the issue. I'm asking you on the basis of what Mr. Owaisi has said.
Exactly, to polarize. Indians.
One at a time, please. Yeah,
we have all the right. If the Mullah can do Rajniti, MIM Muslim community has all the right.
One second. Sanju, Aadil, please let me bring in Anurag now. Anurag Naidu, I want you to respond to Tehseen.
Not sit here and give us a lecture on secularism.
Madhav, very quick point. Madhav, very quick point. 30 seconds I'll take. Very quick point. Let me put the record on straight. Let me put the record straight. Madhav, why we should not say that AIMM is a B team of BJP? I'll quickly give you 2 pointed answers to that. Madhav, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, Madhav, two quick pointed thing. Madhav, Hyderabad is the epicenter. Hyderabad is epicenter of AIMM politics. They are a Hyderabadi party, and AIMIM has got 1 MP. BJP has got 4 MPs in Telangana. The only party that AIMM is insecure about is BJP, because BJP is the second largest party in the GHMC, which has four ward member more than AIMM. So the only party that AIMM will be insecure about is BJP. Why on earth do you think that AIMM will support BJP? There is no way.
Okay. We'll have to leave it there. Completely out of time. Sanju Verma, Anurag Naidu, Dinesh Chaudhary, Aadil Hasan, Tehseen Poonawalla. Been a very interesting debate. What does this really mean for the Telangana polls? Of course, we have to wait and see. Thanks so much for joining us in debate number 1.